Assalamualaikum and good day, everyone. Today, I would like to present our international business group assignment on our shrimp paste powder. Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Azman bin Osman, and my team are Felicia Micha Anak Sylvester, Noring Bit, and Priscilla Simba Anak Arangi. To identify the value of our company, we are using business model canvas to give a better picture on the how our business operates. So we can see at the value proposition of our product, which is our product is easy to preserve. It's also low bulk weight. We put in some ingredient innovation and also technological innovation into the end product. And the most important one is the product is halal certified. So the other key activities that on the business model canvas will be explained by my teammates. So uh, our company is established in 2012. Is focusing on trading Sarawak cuisine. So in the early stage of the business, our company works with the local communities in for supplying on the shrimp paste. So because in the rich heritage and the years of expertise in the shrimp paste, we has identified and introduced new innovation and technology in how to preparing the product in a better way. So the picture is next in the slide is shows the labels of our product, which is the shrimp paste powder. So the our company vision is to being a top brand for food processing industry. We are proud to deliver the flavor of Borneo to the world. Why we emphasize the taste of Borneo? Because the Borneo itself is a good brand. So when we put in Borneo element into of our product, it means that people are getting to know, comparing if we say that it's produced in Sarawak. So Borneo is a what we can indicates that it's a catchy and also be important in our branding. So our mission is there are three mission for our company. Is first is confidence and loyalty. So the second one is sustainable growth, and the last one is the innovation. So innovation in terms of the production of the product. So the organizational structures. So as myself is the CEO of the company, and be helped by three managerial position, which is Felicia Mitchell as the administrative manager, Priscilla Simba as the finance manager, and Noringbit as the operation manager. So before we want to expand our businesses to Indonesia, we need to identify what is the strength, the weaknesses, the opportunity, and threats because this is the important element uh, before we entering a new market. So we identify the strength for our product is of course is the branding itself, and the product is halal. So the product itself, which is we selling instead of the traditional shrimp paste, we are selling it's a new type of powder type of shrimp paste. So the last one is the innovation. So the weaknesses for our if we want to penetrate the Indonesia market is of course that we did not familiar with the Indonesia market condition and also the production time. So because of the production time is time consuming to prepare the fermented shrimp paste. So most of the time is more on the production. So the opportunities that we can see that if we want to expand to the Indonesia market is that the Indonesia is a large consumer market. So because of the huge population is around 270 million, so we assume that Indonesia is the largest consumption market in Southeast Asia region. So the threat is we we are putting that boycott on Malaysian brand because there's been a crisis between Indonesia and Malaysia before, which is mainly because of the immigrant. It's not immigrant. Indonesia working in Malaysia that there's been abused by the local by the Malaysian. So some of the countrymen, the Indonesian are unhappy with the how they are uh, been abused in Malaysia, and therefore that they have set up a boycott on the Malaysian brand. So why we want to go to Indonesia is that because Indonesia is the largest economy in Southeast Asia region with a higher potential on food consumption. In 2021, the GDP for the Indonesia is 1.2 trillion, is double for the other ASEAN countries such as Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, and Vietnam. So it's more the GDP is double. That means that Indonesia has a lot of potential if we want to if we want to expand in terms of the economic. So the Indonesia national per capita income also shows a better improvement from Indonesia rupiah 38 million to in 2017 to 46.10 million in 2021. So it is equivalent to 13,867.98 ringgit, comparing with exchange of 1 Indonesia rupiah to 0.03 cent of Malaysian. So according to the statistic on the household expenditure per capita, we see that there are also an improvement in the household expenditure. So from $929 in 2017 to $1,060.46 in 2021. It shows the significant improvement on Indonesia household expenditure that will indicates the ability of Indonesian purchasing power. So before we want to expand our product to Indonesia, we also need to understand the law and regulation that that need to be fulfilled before we are entering the market. So there are several procedure and law that we are need to taken care. So the first one is the food law. That they stated that everyone that imports food for trade in Indonesia is required to fulfill food quality and safety standard. I think this is the most important things that. So because we are halal certified product, we assume that our product is easier that we are to export to Indonesia. So after we have fulfilled the criteria on the food law, there's another permit that we are needed to be needed to be request. So there are three type of import permit before, which is this will be done by our local distributor in Indonesia. So the geographical in Indonesia, there are 7 main islands, which is consists of Sumatra, Java, Kalimantan, Sulawesi, Lesser Sunda, Maluku, and Papua. So in these 7 major islands, there are 34 provinces with 22 major ethnic and thousands of sub-ethnic. So the other main reason that why we want to expand to Indonesia is that because that we have some similarities in between on the cultural, such as on the food, because we are neighboring country, and also that there's a lot more on Indonesian working in Malaysia. I think most of the cuisine is sometimes it's almost similar. So I think the best way that the best location that we want to expand is of course this Indonesia. So in there are 5 provinces that been given a special status, such as Aceh, they are use the Sharia law. Jakarta is the capital city of Indonesia, which they have a given uh, special status on special jurisdiction, and the special region of Yogyakarta, which is there's a bit different in Indonesia, which is the Sultan is the hereditary governor of the provinces. Uh, I forgot to mention that all the 34 provinces is headed by the governor, and also they have their own jurisdiction. And the last special region is the Papua and West Papua. So these two provinces has been given implementation of sustainable development. So the total population of Indonesia is consists of 270.2 million, which is 50.58% is men and 49.42%. So on the age structure, we see that the Indonesia is capable on providing a cheap labor because of the number of percentage of their workforce is around 70.72%, which is around the workforce is aged around 15 to 64 years. So which indicates that uh, the Indonesian people is having a good economic, which is uh, most of this workforce have has their own income and may spending on the goods and other services, which will affecting the overall economic situation in Indonesia. So on the population density that we identified that on the capital city of Indonesia, which is Jakarta, is the most density uh, provinces in Indonesia, which is every there are 10,000 more than 10,000 per square kilometer, which is it's a very dense density in terms of living spaces. So I turn next to is our product advantage and disadvantages. So we identified that if we want to expand on the Indonesian market, we identified that our product is capable in compete with the traditional shrimp paste, which is because of the compacting into the powder. So our product is odorless, which is we have getting rid of the odors that have a bad smell on the shrimp paste, and also is our product is light, which is because in terms of the powder compared to the block traditional shrimp paste, so it's much be easier to be bring to other places. So the disadvantages that we have identified is that our product is unable to withstand if exposed too long, because the product itself is in a powder. So if it exposed too long in the, I think if exposed in the wet condition, I think the product is maybe uh, is unable to use anymore. So the other advantages is some Indonesian men boycott Malaysian brand is like I mentioned earlier, and of course our product is price is slightly higher comparing to the local manufacturing shrimp paste product. So our product issues that we identified that there are four product is more related on the production and the operation. So the first one is the time consuming. So it's take 1 or 2 weeks for fermented process, which is before we are going into the next step in drying the paste into the powder. So it taken 1 or 2 weeks before we starting to produce. So the second one is the shortage of the raw material, because shrimp and krill is mostly seasonal, so the price is almost fluctuate. So we anticipate that when the during the monsoon season, we are getting a higher price if you want to purchase the shrimp or krill. So the next one is the production itself. So the production is require a larger space because of the production line and also the storage for the fermented process. So the last one is the product condition. Just like I mentioned before that on my previous slide, so our product is unable to withstand if exposed in the wet condition, because in terms of powder, if powder meet with water, I think is not good lah. So the next one I will pass to my teammates for their explanation. Thank you.
My name is Felicia, and I will be presenting on the next slide. So for the customer segment, in Indonesia, the female population in Indonesia was 133.54 million, which consists of 49.42% of total Indonesian population as presented in the previous slide. This product consumer group will be demographic, just as a family member. The age range will be 18 to 50 years old, with preference to a female. The preference of this age group who use this product will be individual who appreciate cuisine from Southeast Asia, particularly noodle meals. The larger the family, the more likely each family member will advertise this product to others. This product will be targeted. This product targeted to be distributed to supermarket in Indonesia. Usually, the sale is faster and is the fastest way to reach potential customer when the product is easily obtained at supermarket. Next is unique value proposition. Unique value proposition. So our product is easy to preserve. One of the goods under preservation is shrimp paste powder. Naturally, consumer will not be concerned about storing this food for an extended length of time because our product lowers the food waste. Consumers should be able to bring it with them when they are traveling. Second is low bulk weight. It is compound present in the shrimp paste powder. Essentially, it is created from mashed prawns that have been combined with a salt and preserved for several weeks. It contains a lot of organic material and calorie-dense meal. Next is the ingredient innovative. The change to grow and access new market comes along with innovation. By upgrading product and services for our customer, our firm may gain a competitive advantage over competitor. Innovation benefit the company culture by increasing the ability to learn, generate, and apply competency, skill, and knowledge. Innovative solution help to foster a culture of continuous learning and growth. Next is technical innovative. The technical innovative for this Sambal shrimp paste powder product based on traditional method. Our firm has been able to upgrade its previous procedure in order to catch up and enter the product into the global market. Because the previous Sambal shrimp paste was not available in powder form, with the growing popularity of fermented food like shrimp paste, one approach has been seen considerable revival. Over time, we are able to work out how to speed up the fermentation process while also removing some of the less desirable components. Technology has made large batch fermentation even safer and easier with the session temperature control. current analytical procedure, and other equipment that help meet the increased demand for this product in a safe manner. Our product is halal certified, which help this business by demonstrating to Muslim and non-Muslim consumer equally that our product certify the highest quality requirement. Consumer are wondering if meat and processed meal are religiously accepted due to longer supply chain. Halal certification may convey swiftly and effectively that our product fulfill strictest Islamic dietary guideline. Next is channel. The trade show. Our firm will be promoting the Sambal shrimp paste powder at the popular trade show, which is called the Food Expo. It is known as the most significant trade show for food and beverages, not only in our nation, but also in the larger region of Southeast. Online sale through Lazada, Shopee, and Tokopedia, worldwide online shopping site which will help our customer to reach and purchase our product. Moreover, this online site able us to review feedback from customer, and for them to leave positive feedback on our product. This straight away will promote our product to other potential buyer. And then through social media, our company will post this product in the at Facebook and Instagram. For example, posting images of sambal, shrimp powder, and other products on Facebook will serve as a proof, as an evidence that the product existing in the first place. The significance of giving and checking social proof originate from the fact that it is always better for a consumer to make an informed decision based on an experience or of other customer rather than being pursued by social media marketing. And then our firm will post this product inside our website, which consists of our company profile and background, as well as item on and sold. Also post in the our company primary website. The URL to the website is tagged on social media on Facebook and Instagram to make it easier for the customer to view the company item. The revenue stream for our product is, of course, through cash in hand, sell at shop, sell at social apps such as Lazada, Shopee, and Tokopedia, and then cashless transaction. The sale of this product is through store and also sell at social media like Shopee, Lazada, and Tokopedia. Next is the solution. Due to sambal shrimp paste is used in variety of recipe, shrimp paste is made from a mashed prawn that have been fermented for many weeks with salt, resulting in a light to dark brown paste. The texture range from soft to firm. So our solution for this problem will be first is by handling the time. This shrimp must be crushed combined with salt, then fermented in a clean chamber. This procedure took a long time and had to be planned carefully to retain the quality. Before being processed into the production line, the fermented process will take about 1 to 2 weeks. The finished fermented shrimp paste will subsequently be dried, transforming the paste into powder. Our firm employs machinery or technology to to help us to expedite the production process. And then on the raw material, to ensure a steady supply of raw material, our company, Good Food Industry, must reach an agreement with shrimp farmer that will likely raise the price of the raw material in order to encourage farmer to buy more shrimp as raw material for the product. As long as the production costs more than the employers, the solution is to give more farmer with more shrimp as a raw material. And then for the production part, our product has a halal certification to have a stronger market position in the world, most populous Muslim country. The good must be in halal certified, as Muslim are extremely picky when it comes to food. Muslim may be skeptical of non-halal certified product because they believe some of the content may be haram. And then the condition of our product, this sambal shrimp paste will presented in powder form. The shrimp paste powder need to be stored in a dry and a cool place. If the product is exposed, the flavor and the powder may be spoiled. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Priscilla. So I will proceed with our construction. Basically, this basic ingredient that consisted of sambal belacan is of course chili and belacan. Chili used in the making of sambal belacan, on the other hand, are known as chili merah. Chili padi, often known as fresh Thai chili or bird eyes chili. This bird eyes chili come in a red and green and have terrified spicy flavor. It's sweet for strong palate and is commonly used with the red chili to make sambal belacan. Next is belacan, seafood paste made by the soft fermentation of fresh garagu shrimp or prawn, or a combination of the two. Typically produced in Malaysia with small shrimp known as undang garagu or undang baring. Its shelf life can be extended, however, if the food is dry on occasion to reduce the moisture content to 40% or less, which together with a high salt content prevents spoiling. As a result, this high salt with intermediate moisture product does not need to be refrigerated, but most users like to do it. This is the belacan manufacturing process. Belacan production technique can be many process, but this is the one is traditional process. The sample traditional method of commercial belacan manufacturing is presented. As you can see here, they will using a belacan, shrimp, and salt, wash in the sea water and then drain. And they have a 7 process to make a sambal paste. So we also want to tell you about the sambal paste, how to make it. So the step is, first you can blend the shallot, chili, garlic, and belacan into a paste. The second one is blend dry shrimp for a few seconds. It should be crushed but not too small to maintain the crunchy texture. In a wok with a hot oil, fry and dry shrimp. It should take about 10 minutes. Lastly, fry sambal paste separately until fragrant. It should take about 10 minutes. Add the dry shrimp into wok, mix well and fry for a few minutes. Wait for it cool before putting into a dry container. So that is the step to make a sambal paste. This is our our equipment and facility that been used to make a sambal paste. So as you can see on my left hand side, we have 10 tools name that been used, which is digital scale, we use 1 unit, spoon 3 unit, bowl 2 2 unit mixture, 1 unit plastic tray, 2 unit stainless steel spatula, 4 unit container, drying machine, packaging machine, and conveyor belt, all is 1 unit. In the hand on my right hand side, this is our labor cost. We have 8 worker in total. So the 8 worker will get 1,500 per month for the salary. So our total labor cost will be 12,000. So this is our regulation and license compliance issued by the Malaysian government is one of the crucial key to client to establish its existence in Malaysia. Our firm has a long-standing reputation in serving its client with adequate knowledge and excellent legal service on the various aspects of regulatory compliance and license concerning the law and regulation in Malaysia, amongst others, providing service in relation to the client of relevant license, permit, or approval to the relevant Malaysia authorities, preparing the relevant policy, guideline, corporate government, and corporate structure of the entity, advisor, and more. So we have two agencies that cooperate with us, which is International Trading and Manufacturing Corp, that is in the Bangan Bukit Tambun 50 Simpang Aman Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. While the next one is the Cat Ho Trading Sian Bahat, also in the Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. They all have the prawn paste that have been approved by the government. So we use this company to cooperate with us. Next is our projected financial. Next is our total startup cash needed, which is for the total is 3,870,400. This consists with our raw material, other material, company registration, 100. The rent is 6,000. Utilities is 5,000. Transportation, of course, is 200,000, and the machinery. Well, for the overall projected objective is 600. This one is for our projected financial objective. As you can see here on the left hand side, this is our per unit. So our cost is 3 ringgit 50 cent, and we sell it to the market is 5 ringgit 50 cent. So we will get the profit 2 ringgit. While for the overall projected financial effectiveness is 300,000 for the total revenue. Okay, this is our projected income statement. For the total profit 2022, there will be 925,400. In 10-year count 2023, there will be 1,377,940. For the 2024 is 1,929,734 ringgit. So we estimate the sale is 50% growth and 10% increase in cost and expenses. The projected income statement is not included the administration cost. So the next slide I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
I will present for the key metrics, which is consists of 3 parts, which are key partners, key activities, and key resources. Key metrics is to measure specific performance businesses, activities, or process of the company. First, to expand the shrimp paste powder, these are the key partners need to be included, which are distributors, retail partnerships, online retailers, restaurants, and fishermen for fresh ingredients. These key partners is important to ensure your business model is successful. Also, partnership adds value to your business. Second, to introduce the Sambal shrimp paste powder, these activities need to be included, which are marketing and sales promotions, product R&D, consumer education, and branding. Doing marketing and sales promotions is the most important thing in any business to attract more clients or consumers, mostly from the household needs. Consumer education is best for business because it holds company accountable and gives consumer control over the purchases. Because without customers, the company don't have any sales or profits. Last is the Sambal shrimp paste powder need a main resources which are included product, brand, agent, partner, and retail network and fresh ingredient suppliers. Brands are needed in every product because our consumer or client easy to recognize our product in the market. Partner is valuable because they can attract new clients or customers towards our product, also to expand our product. Retail network is to make it easy for our clients to purchase online or read the information of our product. Fresh ingredient suppliers is important to provide the resources for our product itself or to supply resources needed to run the business. For the competitive advantage, it consists of two parts, which are differentiate advantage and cost advantage. For the differentiate advantage, we produce innovation ingredients, which is we transform traditional end product to powder paste. It is primarily made from finely crushed shrimp of krill mixed with salt and then fermented it for several weeks. Shrimp paste is strong-smelling, salty paste that is often used in many Southeast Asian recipes as a cooking component. It is common ingredients in curries, sauces, and sambal. Shrimp paste can be either extremely dry and solid or extremely moist and saucy. Then, for cost advantage, logistic cost is not that high, where product is light. The Sambal shrimp paste powder will cost high profit since Indonesia has the largest population in Southeast and the fourth largest population density in the world. The huge number of population indicate higher consumption of the food. Household income, purchasing power, and consumer taste in Indonesia are critical in determining product positioning in the market. The huge number of consumers will cause success in our product. And for the conclusion, based on the business analysis and ROI, it is recommended that the company is able to expand and market their product to Indonesia. Since Indonesia has the most populous Muslim countries, halal recognition is a must. Based on the AFTA agreement, the company may get advantage as Malaysia is one of the member countries, due to the fact that countries outside AFTA may receive higher tax. To improve the company's product life cycle, use of innovation to its product is necessary, taking considerations of the cultural taste in Indonesia. The company needs used to more digitalization mediums in its marketing, as more people now having smartphones, it is easier to get target market or target customers in the mass market using social media and e-commerce. Thank you. That's all from our group.